Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing okay. My microphone, I think, is turned up just a little bit too loud. Can everybody hear me and see me okay? I swear I think this chair drops. I look so short, even though I am short. Everyone hear me and see me? Yes, perfect. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. There is a whole lot of people here, and I want to thank Hudson and Alpine Preparedness for sharing out my stream. I appreciate it. Um, they both know that I am trying very hard to get the requirements for YouTube, and I'm doing really well, but I definitely could use some help. So I want to thank you guys for sharing this out on your community tab. I appreciate it wholeheartedly. I didn't actually have a topic tonight. That's why I opened up the Q&A tab early so that if you guys wanted to ask any questions at all, within reason, of course, you can, and I will answer them. We're just going to have a little chat tonight, but I did want to give some quick updates. But first, I'm going to go ahead and say hi to some people that came in that were patiently waiting or here super early. So Nate, hello, welcome back. Pioneer Spirit, hello, welcome back. Vision Preparedness, hello. Hudson, of course. Mwah. Wolfang, hello. Going to be some friendly banter, I'm sure, again tonight. And LG, hello, welcome. White Rabbit, hello, welcome. Donna, hello. I saw your comment. I've not responded yet, but I have seen your comment. Welcome to my channel. Excuse me. I got my coffee, but it's still in my French press, and I already put my creamer in there because I literally ran down the stairs and made my coffee in all of 30 seconds. Let's see. Did I get everybody? Virginia, hello. It's good to see you tonight. I hope you're doing well. Okay, I think I am caught up on who's here for now. So, I have not made my video yet on the herbal remedy cough drops. And the reason why is because I am still waiting for my slippery elm bark. I ordered this 2 weeks ago and it has still not arrived. So I am, if they don't ship it by probably Tuesday of next week, I am probably going to cancel that order and go somewhere else, which really upsets me because um, I order my herbs from pretty much the same place I have for years. And I don't want to start having these problems, especially when I don't see a shipping problem with other companies right now. I would have understood it last year when everyone was having problems, but I don't see a lot of companies having problems now. So I may have to change companies. I'll probably call them on Monday and see what is going on. But as soon as I get those, I did get my marshmallow root, which I ordered at the same time as my slippery elm, but I did not get my slippery elm. So I'm very disappointed in that. I don't know if it's out of stock. It doesn't say it's out of stock. So I'm going to have to follow up with that, but I may have to cancel and order somewhere else. Um, so I can get that video out to you guys because it's cold and flu season, and we need some herbal remedies for those of you that need that want herbal remedies. I'm trying to show you all how to make homemade stuff to take care of your sickness, and I can't do it if I don't have the stuff to show you. I could pretend, but that would just be silly. And I keep looking up here because I have a whiteboard here of all these notes that I wanted to um, go over with you guys. And Alpine, there you are. Hello. I don't know if you missed it, but I put out a big thank you for sharing my stream and asking for help on watch hours for me. To you and to Hudson, thank you so much. I very much appreciate it. Fed Up American, hi, I saw you just popped in. And let's see. I watched Angry Peppers stream yesterday, and he was talking about the PayPal thing with them slipping that 2,500 fee back in if you say something on your channel that they don't agree with. They're going to charge your account $2,500. And I don't know if you all remember, um, I want to say about 3 weeks ago, um, they had put it in there and everyone had this big stink about it because that's where a lot of creators and small shops and so forth were going through was PayPal. And so they slipped in this fee that said if you say something that they think is misinformation or that they don't agree with, they can charge your account $2,500. So when everyone threw a big stink, they came back and they're like, oh, no, 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 that was a mistake. That should have never been in there. Well, apparently they after they took it out and everything kind of settled down, they put it back in. I did not realize that they slipped that back into their policies. Um, so um, I have taken the PayPal off of the primary donation, and I have followed Jason's recommendations to go with Cash App instead, which I've used Cash App maybe once or twice. So I do have that set up, but if you all want to donate because I'm not monetized, you are more than welcome to still use PayPal. But I'm not, I'm kind of scared with their 2,500 because you know how they feel about prepping and survival channels. So it's there in the links. Otherwise, I'm switching to Cash App. The other thing is my PO box ends in about 2 weeks, and I'm actually going to be moving where my PO box location is because where I currently have it, it is not accessible all the time. So I'm going to be switching that PO box, and once I do, I will let you all know where I end up getting it. I just kind of am looking at the hours. I don't want to have to go to the post office if necessary because, um, especially around the holidays, there's always a ton of people there, and I'd rather not be in crowds of people. Um, let's see. Oh, um, if you all have a channel and you want to share your link, if you just type share in the chat, it will drop your link and then you all can connect to each other. I had forgotten to tell you all about this 2 streams ago. Vision did help me set that up because I was not familiar with how to set that up. So he helped me put that code in, and now you all can drop your links in the live stream for others to check out your channels and support each other because that's what this community is all about. Um, Wolfang, I don't think you're that old. Cash App is, I think, it's similar to Venmo. And if you say you don't know what Venmo is either, um, it's going to be round two on our boxing. But it's just an app that you have on your phone that it just electronically does payments. And there's actually companies that take Venmo and Cash App and so forth as well now. So you don't have to use your credit card. You can have your credit card right in the app, and then you can just pay to purchase things. So it's kind of, they're going to somewhat of electronic payments, which isn't such a bad thing if you're um, for instance, going out to lunch with somebody, you can split the payment by just Venmoing or Cash Apping them your portion if everybody has a credit card and they can't split the bill. It's actually kind of cool. I still have Venmo, but I haven't used it in quite a while. Um, I'm going to try to pay close attention to the chat tonight since this is a chat session and I usually have a topic, but I don't really have a huge topic tonight, just a couple of updates And I want to talk about community a little bit as well. Marco says to send spam, low sodium, and that's kind of an ongoing joke within the prepper community. I'm sure you all know. If you follow the other channels like Jason and Hudson and so forth. Spam is a big thing, a big joke amongst all of us with different reasons. Um, yeah. White Rabbit, PO boxes have doubled in cost this year. Outrageous, but glad to have one. Um, I held off forever to get one. I didn't want to get one, and I finally just bit the bullet and I went ahead and got one. Um, I don't know. It is kind of pricey for, you know, having it. Um, with such a small channel that I am, I don't know if I really need to have one, but it was requested by some followers that I get one, so I did get one. And Leah from the survival game actually sent me some really awesome herbs from her garden that she dehydrated and harvested some seeds for me to grow in my garden from her garden. So that made me pretty excited. That was my first package ever, and it just really made my day. It was really, really awesome and heartwarming um, to have someone do that for me. It's just really cool. Um, you crack me up, Wolfing. Turkey spam. Do they make turkey spam? I didn't even know they did that. Hmm. I used to like turkey bacon, but I love real bacon way too much. Um, if you ever go camping with me, I will be definitely making bacon in the morning. I love bacon, especially camping. I make the whole shebang for breakfast: the bacon, the eggs, and corned beef and hash. And um, you would think I have really high blood pressure because um, how much of the ham and bacon and so forth that I can put down. But I'm good. I'm good. Um, I still can't get the Q&A working. I will try to get with you to help you with that. Um, I'm not really sure why it is not working for you. Oh, excuse me. That's a reminder. I need to pour my coffee so I can drink it, not just look at it. If you guys have questions, uh, there is a little tab that is pinned at the top that if you click on that, you can ask your questions there and it will separate your questions so that I can find it easily because I'm really bad with keeping up with the chat. It just goes so fast and I forgot how to slow it down. So I tried to look for the button. I asked someone, I looked for the button today and I still couldn't find it. So I'm usually quite behind in my chat and I apologize for that. But if you all have any questions that you want to ask, just go ahead and click that little button up there and put your question in, and I will be more than happy to answer it. If you're on your phone and you're trying to post a question and it keeps popping up with view channel or block channel or something like that, if you put anything in where the comment section is and not send it, but then go back to that button and click it, it will let you put your question in. I'm still waiting for them, YouTube, to fix that because it still seems to be um, a little bit of a glitch there. Put the unity in community. Um, that is kind of what I want to talk about. So I'm glad that you said that. Um, a lot of you subscribe to the same channels. I subscribe to a few channels as well that are wholeheartedly great people, helpful people, um, genuinely, most of them genuinely want to help and will help answer questions without even thinking twice about it. And I notice about every year um, a little bit of drama kicks up between some of the channels. And right now, there are three channels that I am subscribed to that there's a little bit of crap going on, honestly. And what I want to say is don't be somebody who feeds into the problems of the creator. And what I mean by that is don't go run to a channel and this is not what happened. I want to make this very clear. This is not what happened with um, the drama with one of my mods, but on another channel where something was twisted up and taken back to that person. And it has literally been a video war because their subscribers are going back and forth. And we are a community. We are one big family. And even though we are in different parts of the world, we all have something to give back to the community. And when Hudson says put, unity in community, that's just it. We all need to be together. We have our differences, we have our disagreements. Um, there actually are some of us that don't really get along, but we are respectful of each other. And it's very hard to do that if the high school drama from subscribers gets pulled into that and stuff is stirred unnecessarily. And it hurts whenever you get into those battles, it hurts the channels, and then you're hurting other people to go out and help other people in the community. So I'm not saying don't stick up for the creator, but don't take things out of context and run back and forth to see how much trouble can be stirred up. And I truly believe that um, there are moles in the community, and that might sound somewhat paranoid, but I do believe that there are people, I guess not really moles, but people that like to stir trouble. And I think that they are especially heavy in the prepper community and the homesteading community, and they go back and they try to stir trouble um, when really it's not what we should be doing right now. With there's enough trouble in the world, we shouldn't be adding to it, but at the same time support each other. Um, Help each other. We're all here to be there for each other. If you don't like something someone says, you can respectfully be like, you know what, I disagree, and then check out. Or you can just ignore it and let it go and let the creators handle it. Um, don't stir up the drama for the creators. That's kind of what I wanted to say about the community, um, the community thing. And I hope that you all don't feel like I'm lecturing you. I'm definitely not. I think I have one of the most loving communities possible, and I think it's amazing. Everyone helps each other and chats with each other, and it's just a lot of fun. Reach out to each other and email and so forth. So I think it's really cool. Um, okay, so I did not know Venmo is PayPal. Okay, so I guess I'm done with Venmo too now. Thanks for letting me know. I didn't realize they were um, owned by PayPal. Naj. Hey, Naj. You snuck in. I'm so glad to see you here. Yes, I hear that low sodium spam is also found in the Hudson River, right in the section that is down the stream from the lobsters. Um, Spam does not make the world stay angry. I like spam, guys. I actually like spam. We eat spam in this house. Yeah, see? Marco, spam and ramen, spam and rice, spam and eggs. I mean, we like spam, and there's different flavors now. They used to just have the original, even before the low sodium, and now they have a ton of different flavors. And I heard they have a bacon spam. I have not tried it yet, but I heard it's really good. So I am gonna have to try that bacon spam. Yeah, ramen is another one that is kind of like spam in the community with jokes. And ramen is another thing that we actually eat quite often in this house. Um, we just add whatever we want. My husband likes to add eggs to his, which I always thought was really strange, but it actually tastes pretty good. And then I like to add brown sugar, soy sauce, and sriracha. So I make like a spicy teriyaki, and it's delicious. Except for when I put too much sriracha, and then it's not so fun. Yes, Wolfing, there absolutely are a lot of good humans out there. You just have to take the time to go know somebody, and a lot of people are standoffish now. so they don't really want to reach out and talk to anyone. But you're never going to get to know somebody if you don't reach out to them and put your fears aside because um, people are great. A lot of people have these barriers up to um, not show their true colors, but once you get to know people, there are really great people out there. I've met some amazing people this year that um, Hudson is honestly Mike's one of them. I swear we have to somewhere in our bloodline be related because we have a good bit in common and we just clicked. Um, Outlaw Jackson is another one I absolutely fell in love with. And Michelle the Great, she is a huge sweetheart. And Livingston, he just cracks me up. Um, that group up there, when I went up there and met all those people for the first time, I didn't know them, but there's some of them I clicked with. There's great people out there. You just got to find them. And you will not wake me up if we go camping unless you have, like I said, that big cup of coffee in your hand as a peace treaty. Bacon is the best. Oh, you know what? He did too. He did just get a ramen t-shirt. That's pretty funny. I should have him send it to you. Coffee first, speaking of which. Hello. I'm way behind again, guys. I get on a rant and then I lose track. Welcome, Coffee. This is your first live. I usually have a topic, but I don't have a topic tonight. So we are just chatting and talking about different things and giving updates. And there's a Q&A thing. So if you have any questions, I think it's somewhere over there, um, just click on it and I'll ask. I'm pretty much an open book. That's so funny. He could have got more. He could have totally got more. I had like 2.5 pounds with me, and I would have just kept cooking until everyone was satisfied with however much bacon that they had. When I go camping or go to things like that, I think the last time we went camping and did a meetup, not the last time, the time before that, we brought 5 pounds of bacon, and there was only four of us for 3 days. Um, so bacon is one thing that y'all could have just kept eating it, and I would have kept frying it up. I would have had no problems with that. We would have bonded over bacon. Oh, can you hear me drinking my coffee? I'm so sorry. I'm way too close to the microphone drinking my coffee. Oh, and I forgot to move my stool right there. That's something y'all don't see every day. Sorry about that. Fed Up American, I'm sure it is very similar to hot dogs. Um, it took me years and years to eat hot dogs because my mom used to work in a slaughterhouse when she was younger and she told me the horror stories. Um, so I did not eat hot dogs forever. Now I only eat beef hot dogs, which is really ironic because I love like beer brats and sausages and stuff. But hot dogs, I'll only eat beef hot dogs. And I didn't actually start eating those until when I was pregnant with my son. That's one of the things I craved. And I was so mad because for years I didn't eat hot dogs. Oh, well, Fang, I will check over on that. What got me started into prepping? Wolfgang asked, "What got me started into prepping?" Um, Actually, snowstorms. Um, Before that was more prepping food. My mom pretty much did it. And oh, Wolfgang, your question will show, but it'll show up on a different screen just for me to see. So it'll be separate so that I can see it and not have to search for it. Um, But my mom kinda used to prep food when I was younger because, I spent a good bit of my younger years in Colorado, and, before that, I was in Germany. So snow was a huge thing that I grew up with, and my mom always had tons of food stocked for if we ever, got snowed in or, just different reasons. Plus, my mom grew up in a house with 7 siblings, so, it was normal to and she grew up on a farm, so it was normal to, make the big, huge, meals for the whole family and also to harvest and in the farm and store stuff. Same thing with the eggs and so forth with the water bathing or water glassing and storing all that. Now that's one thing I don't know how to do, and I don't have fresh eggs here to be able to do it. But it started off with snowstorms for me personally, and then after that, um, I lived in a hurricane area. I moved to a hurricane area. So then I started prepping for hurricanes and it just kind of snowballed from there. And now I'm still in a hurricane zone, just not in the same hurricane zone. Um, let me just skim through these really, really quick and then I'll go back to the questions. Staying away from trauma is the best thing. Armageddon preparedness, hello. Yardbirds, hello. Uh, bummer about the drama, not a good thing. No, I think he's saying don't be a sourpuss because I was ranting. Yes, we're on the same team. I'm trying to go really fast. I need to get better at chat. Hmm. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. Drama hounds. That's exactly what they are. They are really crappy. And it divides us. And we need to be pulling together. Pajama boys and girls starting trouble. Yes. Uh wolves in sheep's clothing. That's exactly right. They like to stir trouble. They probably did the same thing when they were in high school, and I'm too old for high school. I'm too old for all that drama and those games. I don't have time for it. I'll say my piece, and then I will be like, deuces. Spam is good. I love spam. See, look, see, the drama's already starting. Spam is good. Blech. Look, see. Just kidding. No drama here. LG, Venmo is PayPal. Well, that is sad, but glad it was brought to our attention. Yeah, I did not know that either. I did not know that. That's a bummer because I've used Venmo more than anything else. Um, I've never had spam on the grill. I've always fried it up. I'm gonna have to try that. Oh, is Stray Kitten in here too? Hi, Stray Kitten. Welcome. I missed her. Vision, I think you should put spam in your ramen. Um, River spam has high mercury content also. Okay, I'm way behind. I'm just gonna if you guys have questions, please put it in the questions thing because I'm going to be skipping over a lot of stuff and I apologize if I missed your question, but I'm way behind and um way behind. Old Nut, hello. He said he ate a lot of spam and ramen and eggs on a side dish of kimchi. Oh, kimchi is so good and it's so hard to find someone that can make it around here. Does your wife make it really spicy or does she make it mild? Because I'm sure that's where you get it. Mm, kimchi's good. Um, oh, Vision. If you if you type in support, it will drop that link for you. And then share will drop y'all's web pages, your channels to share your links with everyone else. And then if you guys, I'm looking up at my notes here. If you guys would like my email, just type in email and it will give you my email as well. Wolfgang, you asked me twice. I answered. I saw your question. It took me a minute. Oh, the Virginia Bushcrafter. Are you planning on going to Visions meetup in Ohio? Would be great to meet you. I am not sure yet. It actually depends on funds, of course, first and foremost, because we are all the way on the coast in South Carolina near Charleston. Um, so it is quite expensive to get up there. Um, And actually, right now, we just had another um, unexpected bill pop up. If you guys have been following me for a little while, you know that my water heater went out and I got that fixed. Well, then right after that, I had a puppy emergency and I had to drop about $300. Well, it ended up not being an emergency, but it was not normal. So I dropped about $300 the next week on one of my girls. Well, we got that taken care of. And last week, I turned on my shower and water started pouring out of my ceiling. So I had to shut off the water in that section. Um, we are still getting showers. Obviously, this girl is clean. Um, and it's not wet wipes. We have another shower. So we're able to take showers, but I am going to have to um, drop some more money on a broken pipe in my attic. And yeah, it's a never-ending snowball of crap. And it's getting old fast, but we're making do, and it'll wait until we can get it done. So if money is good and my pipe is fixed, because the last time I was supposed to go up there um, was right around when my water heater broke. So um, if everything is good in the house and funds are good and everything else is good, um, we will be going. We just don't know for sure yet. There are definitely going to be people there like yourself that I would love to meet. Tarsha is another one. Of course, Trent and I have never met in person either. Um, so there are definitely going to be people there that I would love to meet. I just can't promise um, that we're going to be there yet because our bills and water breaking stuff has to come first. And of course, the puppies. Uh, and right now, we also, one of our girls hurt herself again. She twisted her leg, but normally I can nurse that back to health. She just did that 3 days ago, which was a few days after that water thing. So it's very strange how it's a water thing and then a puppy thing. But that's something that usually I take care of myself and does not require a vet visit. But as you guys know, if you have animals and it doesn't start getting better, you have to get checked. But I'm pretty sure she just pulled a muscle because her and her sister play rough, and they just get a little rough with each other. They are pit mixes, so they like to wrestle around and um, fight over who is the alpha in this sisterly love. Um, but yep, one thing or another. But it's all good, and we make it work. So I have 2 fur babies, Wolfing. I have 2 fur babies, and I actually had a lot more, but, we lost a bit of them, last year, um, to old age, other than one that had a heart condition. But we have 2 now, and, they are our babies. They're the best dogs ever. So well-mannered, other than when they're beating each other up. Canadian meetups. I have not been to Canada in years, and I did not spend much time there because it was really, really cold when I went. I literally spent about an hour and it was too cold, and I went back to Michigan, um, which is really terrible. But oh, yeah, okay, you got the email thing. Okay, cool. Spicy. Yep. Mm. Yeah, I figured you probably had it spicy. I saw the pictures of that you posted on Um, Hudson has a Facebook page. If you all don't know, check it out. You will see a lot of really cool advice and people helping each other. And Old Mutt, I saw the pictures um, of your wife when she was younger, and she's absolutely stunning. I just wanted to tell you that. I don't think they would be allowed. They would allow me to cross the border. Well, somebody could pick you up and shove you in a trunk. We'll smuggle you. When it rains, it pours. You know, that is so true in this house. It's always, if it's not one thing, it's another. Y'all don't even know. We're so used to it. We are so used to it. It's just, it is what it is. Um, See, like, yeah, I need to learn how to. Somebody needs to help me, please, in the future to turn the slow mode on because I get very, very behind. Wolfing, are you going to his meetup or are you not sure yet? Because if you are and we end up going, I'm bringing boxing gloves and we're gonna duke it out. You had wolves? Um, my mom, when I was younger, had was dating someone that had um a wolf as a pet. I think it was a hybrid though. I don't think it was a full-blooded wolf. I was young, but it was the sweetest, um, sweetest pet ever, and so fluffy. It was so cool. Uh, yes, and I'm so glad you sent that video. Do you know we started looking them up right after you posted that video and tagged me in it so that we could save it for future? Yeah. Oh, yeah, alpines. I'm talking, my mind is going faster than my words. She posted that video for me because my feet always get cold, and as soon as she posted that and tagged me, um, we looked up those boots and bookmarked them to, check them out for future. Now you gotta send me the link where you got them, Alpine. That's not fair. You can't post a thing and make me go look for them and then buy yourself a second pair. You gotta send the link to me. Yeah, life is busy. Life is busy. I actually, you guys, I did not get a Thursday video up either because for one, I wanted to do the throat lozenges one, which I was not able to do. And also because of all these when it rains it pours things happening, my husband and I have been working overtime almost every day to try to make up some funds to um, get stuff back in order. So I didn't get a Thursday video up. I do apologize. But tomorrow I am going to record my Monday reading so that I will have the Monday reading up for you all. I haven't been able to do the Thursday because I we've been working overtime to try to get stuff fixed and doggies fixed and all that good stuff. Questions. Oh, that's interesting. Y'all are not gonna believe this. I have in my Q&A tab a porn bot. I have never seen that. That is hilarious. I'm not really sure how they went about and did that, but apparently, if I click on approve, I can see their private photo in my Q&A according to what it says. I don't think I want to see their private photo. That is hilarious. Yeah, I'm getting it out of there, but that's pretty funny. It's in my Q&A tab. They literally would have had to click on ask a question and then put their porn bot spam in there. That is so weird. I didn't even know that was possible. White rabbit, it was you, huh? Whack it. Whack the rabbit. I did. I got it. I smashed it. I was looking for questions and a porn bot popped up. That was weird. Huh. All right. I'm not asking that question from Marco. Good one. I like the Q&A. Well, when it rains, it pours. It happens in threes. Virginia Bushcrafter says when it rains and pours, it happens in threes. Mine happens in like 20s. It's seriously never ending. You wouldn't believe half the crap that happens. Why is not in chat? No, it's not in the chat. It was in my Q&A tab. That's why I thought it was strange. How come you're lost? Did you forget to drop your breadcrumbs? Huh. I did not click on it. I can send them over to your We're All Gonna Die Wednesday feed on Wednesday, every Wednesday, if you would like. I can send the bots over there for you. I know you like that one. Weird people in the world. There's a lot of sick people in the world. The weird ones don't bother me so much as the sickos. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So, oh, yeah. So, if y'all don't know about Hudson's We All Gonna Die Wednesdays, he always does a live stream on Wednesdays, him and Livingston at, is it 7 or 7:30? I'm always at work when it comes on. Um, but I'm always there. I just don't know what time it pops up, 7 or 7:30. Um, Anyways, check it out because they do this awesome live stream called "We All Gonna Die Wednesday," and he talks about um, all the different nonsense going on in the world. Where they talk about, thank you, 7:30, where the world is going to end. Um, which there is some serious stuff going on, but there's a lot of nonsense going on out there too. Um, just silly stuff. So they do a whole long thing, and sometimes there's some rants, and sometimes there's some um, singing and music playing, which, by the way, you guys were awesome. That was a really cool ending to that live stream. And it's just really awesome. So check out his We All Gonna Die Wednesdays live stream. It's a lot of fun. Onion newspaper, is that still around? The new cow farts. Did I hear about the new cow farts? No. I try not to get that close to cow butts, but you can tell me about it. It's killing butterflies. Hmm. Wow. Well, they also said that the fear mongering is what it was. Jason, actually, I think it was Jason that said that they are releasing that fear mongering is what is killing people from CV and misinformation. Y'all got to go watch his live stream that he did yesterday. It was nonsense. Not his, like, the stuff that he was sharing people out there, the nonsense he was, y'all know what I mean. I love Jason to death too, so you guys totally know what I mean. I'm not trying to say he's nonsense. The people in the world that he was sharing their nonsense because they're just dumb. Huh. I left you 2 likes. Thank you. Mm. I've been listening from the start, then had to turn off the phone for 10 minutes. Okay. Why did why did you have to did it overheat? Um, I knew you were. That's why I gave you the look. I got it. I'm just because I got some blonde. I do have a little bit of brain under this blonde hair that is now getting darker as I get older. You crack me up. Oh, another thing I am really, really excited about, and I actually posted this on my community page, is I am officially starting to get affiliates. So I'm so super excited about that, which is why I posted um the poll of if you guys would like to see me start reviewing things and um if so, what you would like me to review, because I am starting to get affiliates and I am going to be I'm going to be reviewing their stuff, obviously. Um, but I was also thinking about the things that I think are really cool. If I can maybe get two of them and give one away, I may start seeing if I can do that, because I would love to be able to share with you guys. And actually, the first one that reached out to me, which is really cool. Um, and it's supposed to be coming in the mail, which I'm pretty kind of excited because I've never actually tried it, is Becky from Nutrient Survival. So I am going to try their stuff. It looks pretty cool. I've never had it. I do watch their live stream here and there. You can check them out online. But I'm pretty excited that Becky actually is the one that emailed me, because I've watched her. I've like sent her messages through chat on their live streams. But um, I am thinking about seeing if I can get two of things, or if they send me one of something I already have. I'm thinking about doing giveaways on that stuff. I think that'd be really cool to share with the community, and then I will start posting um, links for you all if they have really good sales or coupons. Not specifically Nutrient Survival. I'll share theirs too, but there's other companies as well that have reached out, and I will share their coupons with you all um, too, so that not only would it help me out, but if you guys can get 15-20% off, by all means, you know, take advantage of it, especially if it's something you're already looking for. Um, I'm super excited about that, because my channel is, I still consider myself a baby channel, and it's really cool to have people start emailing me. There are some that I reached out to, like the place that I get my herbs from, my botanical place, which I'm still waiting to hear back. I think it's because the weekend. I haven't heard anything back. Um, but I've had some reach out to me that I didn't even know existed, and I'm super, super excited about it. One of them is actually a hammock place too, which I think hammocks are so cool. So I'm looking forward to um, hearing back from them, because they are a small business, and if I can help them grow, that would be awesome. If they have good quality stuff, I would love to help a small business grow, and the smaller businesses grow, because I'm still a small channel and I appreciated it when other people are doing what they do to help me grow. So I would like to return the favor to other small businesses or small channels. And my nose is itching. Um, but yeah, I'm so excited about that. I've heard back from a couple that I've applied to. I'm still waiting on a couple, and then I've been contacted by some I've never even heard of. Um, but if there are any companies that you guys would like me to look into, let me know, and I'll reach out and see if I can help you guys out. Um, I don't mind at all. There's a couple that have reached out that I can't really share on my page, um, but they have some really awesome deals. So um, I wouldn't mind emailing deals to y'all too. Um, I just can't share them on my page, because even though it's important in survival, it's not stuff I have on my page. Ah, and guess what? I'm behind again. Yep. Reviews. Yes, I'm actually excited to do reviews. And I actually am hoping, I reached out to um, SOG because I really like their knives a lot. So I'm hoping to hear back from them because that would be really cool if I could um, raffle some of their stuff, or not raffle, do giveaways on some of their stuff. Yardbirds. I don't feel like it. I feel like a baby channel, which is fine. I don't mind being a baby channel because um, less drama and less of YouTube spanking me. I need my husband to do his own page so he can review his own weapons. That would be great. If y'all, my husband is so smart when it comes to weapons. And I am trying so hard to get him to start his own channel to share his knowledge. And he does not want to be on camera, which I totally respect that. But he can totally review stuff without being on camera. So, um, if you all want to see my husband share his weapon knowledge, y'all should put a 1 in the chat. And if not, and you think I should stop hounding him about it, put a 2. Please put a 1 because he is smart. He knows a lot about weapons. Strike Kitten, you are a sweetheart. I see you in the chats, and you are a sweetheart. I appreciate that. I would just run. Okay. And solar generators. Yes. Oh, yes. Actually, I already heard back from 2 of those companies too. So I am now officially affiliated with um, Blue Yeti and Anchor. So I'm really excited about that because those are 2 really big companies that I never thought would have given me the time of day, um, as small as I am. So that was really cool to hear from them. That was so awesome. Yeah, I'm behind again. Mm. Yep. See all those ones? Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. See, he needs to start. He needs to start his own channel because he knows way, way more than I do when it comes to weapons. Oh, there you go. See, or he could wear a ski mask or one of those, like, rubber ones that have like the zipper, and then nobody would ever see him. I would totally buy him one of those in pink just so he would wear it for the videos. That'd be awesome. Yeah, I think one of those rubber ones would be even better. I just have to get the one with the little hole here so that he could actually talk to y'all while he does his reviews. Hi, Pioneer Spirit. Welcome. Yes. See, you could totally do a channel and um not show his face. It's all about camera angle and everything. You see that, guys? My husband said you guys are traitors. See, some of you didn't know MM Marco is my husband. So when y'all layer all those ones in there, he sees that. He knows his shit. He's awesome. He researches and studies a lot. Yes. I wish I could afford one. I'll have one someday. But I'm happy that they accepted me for who I am. Food reviews. Yep, that's what Nutrient Survival is. It's well, some of their stuff is food. Well, it's all food, but some of it is dehydrated or freeze dried, and some of it is like shakes and um, like energy bars, nutrient bars, and so forth. So I've seen their stuff, and I actually think it's pretty cool. They have some pretty cool sounding stuff, especially like the coffee flavored things. I'm not big on chocolate flavored things, so I kind of hope they don't send me a bunch of chocolate stuff because I'm not a big chocolate girl. But they could send me all the coffee stuff, and I'd be in heaven. Oh, flashlights. That's another thing that I'm hoping I get a hold of is some flashlights because um, my husband would love that. He is a flashlight junkie. He loves flashlights. The brighter, the better, which is, of course, with anybody, but there you go. You should send him that video, Mike. Just record that and send it, and I'll just put it on a loop for him. Okay. Ark Wildman Survival. Hello. Welcome. Eminem. Well, I have to be because I'm married to an Eminem. No, Yardbirds, you seriously, you don't have to behave. My husband is just as quirky as I am. So you really don't. You're fine. He is not a jealous man. He's actually quite playful back. So he may make some funny comments in a feminine way towards you in a joking way. So yeah, you don't even worry about that. Don't worry about that at all. I've had mm, I've had their freeze-dried coffee. Angry Prepper made me a cup when we spent the weekend in the snowstorm. I haven't tried Nutrient Survival food yet. So, how was their coffee? I'm curious because they have coffee shakes and so forth as well. Um, but I'm kind of picky on my coffee. I don't like coffees that are too acidic, which is why I get all my coffees from Aldi's or most of my coffee from Aldi's. A lot of their coffees are uh, don't have a lot of acid in them. Yes. Good night, Hudson. Thank you. I will touch base with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you a million times over. So much. Okay. I don't think are there any more questions? No, I don't have any more questions. I didn't realize we were already at um the 1 hour mark, guys. And I'm sure I think there's another channel's live stream that should be starting soon. I should have asked Hudson before he left because it is probably I'm gonna get oh yeah, New York Prepper. That's what I thought. Okay, so New York Prepper is actually going live um I believe right now or any minute. So um Vision, if you can drop his live link, um I would appreciate it and I will close this out so that oh it's a premiere. Okay. But if you can drop his link, I'm gonna go over and support him. And don't forget to hit that thumbs up. And I hope all you newcomers, I did not bore you to death. Um, and I hope you guys are as excited as I am about all the cool stuff that I updated you guys on. Thank you, Mike. Appreciate it. Um, Okay, Cold War Prepper is also live. Don't forget, you guys can hit the share and drop your links and share your links with other people. But other than that, I don't want to step on any other channels' toes because I also support these other channels. And I want to thank you for joining me, guys. Um, and I'm just watching the chat to see, make sure I don't miss anything. Okay. I thank you guys. I'm out. So thank you. Have a good night and God bless. Mwah.